What's up, you guys? Welcome to a new episode of Top 5 Rant. This week I'm going to be doing my top 5 underrated games. So I'm doing the top 5 of games that I think was underrated. So some of you might not think it was underrated, but these were probably underrated. Now let's get this started. Number 5. The number 5 spot will have to go to Pokemon Snap. It was released July 26, 1999 for the Nintendo 64, and then it was re-released for the Virtual Console on December 10th, 2007. Now, people who don't know what the Virtual Console is, it is where you can get offline for the Wii or the Nintendo eShop. So, apparently, I just found that out today. But when I first played Pokemon Snap, it was on the 64, and I only played it on the 64. I love the game, and I think that it's probably people underrate it because it's just a game where you just sit in a moving cart, taking pictures of Pokemon, and plus it's Pokemon, so people will think it's just for kids. But I have to say, it was a really good game. I could probably spend hours and hours just going through each level over and over again. So I have to say it was like one of the good games, but it's probably an underrated game because it's just you taking pictures of Pokemon, and that's why it gets number 5 because it's just not one of the. It's just one of those games that it could be underrated because it's just a game of taking pictures, but it could not be because it's one of Pokemon games. Number 4. The number 4 spot goes to Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes. It was released for the PS3 and the Nintendo Wii on October 12, 2010. Now, I couldn't think of some of this one. I did not think of. My friend Patrick thought of this one because I had a little hard time choosing one of these. So he chose this one, and so. But I also find it underrated because it's probably underrated because it's Sengoku Basara. It's like an anime style version of Samurai Warriors, which it is, and it's done really well. And it's probably underrated because you can only play it on the Wii and the PS3. I prefer it on the Wii, probably because it's fun, waving the nunchucks around and the Wii remote, killing things. But the only thing I really hate about it is unlocking all the characters is really hard. Me and my friend Patrick took a long time getting those. Number 3. The third spot has to go to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the game. Now, this game was released for many different consoles, but I'm going to talk about the one that was released for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which was sometime released in the September 1994. Now, when I got my Super Nintendo, I played this game a lot. Plus, it was Power Rangers, so I had to play it. And it's like when I kept on, even when I didn't own it, I always had to go down to my local video store and rent it. I always had to rent it. But then they stopped renting out old games, so I couldn't play it, and I haven't played it since. But I would probably spend most of my time on that game. And you get to play as the 5 original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers: Jason, Trini, Zach, Billy, and Kimberly. I played mostly as either Billy and Jason. Those were the 2 I mainly played as. And it was just really good game. Number 2. The second spot has to go to Pokemon Trozei, which was released March 6th of 2006 for the Nintendo DS. Now, some people might not think this is an underrated game, but I probably do because, again, it could go both ways. One, it could be underrated because it's a puzzle game, and some people don't like doing puzzles, but it doesn't have to be underrated because it's another Pokemon game tied with Pokemon. So it could be like that. And I haven't played it, but I really want to, and it looks fun because I like playing not really hard puzzle games, but like Bejeweled, which is kind of what I would think Troze is like. And I play a lot of Bejeweled, quite a lot of times. So I think I'll play it, but I haven't. But I would have to say it's an underrated game for me. Well, to anybody, I don't know. Now to finish it all off, number 1. The number 1 spot would have to, the most underrated game I think, probably out there, what I think, would have to be Bayonetta, which was released for the PS3 and the 360 on January 5th, 2010. Now, this game is about a female warrior who has been asleep for many years, who just woke up, and now she has to fight angels and demons. And throughout the entire game, you get to use 4 guns. 2 are in her hand, 2 are attached to her heels, and she uses her hair as her special attacks. And now some people might find this underrated, not really a good game because 1, a female is the main character, but look at Samus. She's a female character, and she's doing well in video games. So is Lara Croft. And so Bayonetta can be like one of those, but I loved the game. I played it a lot. When I heard that the second one was coming out, I was excited, but then I was disappointed it would only come out for the Wii U. So I was really mad. But I probably will have to invest into a Wii U sometime to play it. And Bayonetta is a really good game, and I really suggest you play all the games I listed on this video. And a quick note, all the release dates are for the North American version of each game. And that's it. So I'll see you next Saturday, so please subscribe to my channel, like this video, put it in the comments down below what you think is your top 5 underrated games that people think are underrated, or you. And I'll see you next week. See ya.